guys, nice day out here to be in the woods. Had a tree stand up in this tree. I had to take it down because the guy didn't like where I'd put it. But I was sitting closer up there to that top right there. You can't really see it. There's right up there. There's an opening in that tree. Bow hunting one day. Had a buck over here. Heard a little bit of growling, turned around, coon poking his head out of the hole of that tree. Got down for the rest of the day. So, we know there's coon in here. So, got a nice little four-way path. Got coming here, down there, from back here, and going that way. So we're gonna go ahead and knife a dog proof right here in the middle, and we're gonna get that going. So I'll set up the camera so you guys can watch. A little cold today. I will put on my gloves. I will here in a second, but they're a little bit wet because I caught a coon, or I caught a sow earlier, sow coon, and had something go wrong trying to dispatch, and I had to kind of stand over top. It's a long story, but so my gloves are all doused in snow and they're all wet and stuff, and I don't really want to wear them because it is a little bit of a breeze going through, and it's just a little smidge cold in the old fingers. So go ahead and get this dog proof on unraveled. So, some people were a little confused what I meant about some of these golf balls. Had a guy online, a little curious about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys here. So, here's the golf ball. Like I said, self-tapper, washer, drill it halfway, tie your string around the self-tapper, and drill it all the way down so it can't untie itself. Take your other end, get it either on this arm or this inner arm here, and take it through there, wrap it back around, and then tie it off to your arm, and then it can't go nowhere. Now, anybody who's new trapping, some people do this because of what they call eye appeal. Now, coons are a big nest raider animal. And a lot of us who raccoon hunt also, or raccoon trap, also turkey hunt, I myself included. And so coons will get in a turkey nest, and they'll take all their eggs and they'll destroy them and they eat them, and it's just bad on the turkey population. And here in Illinois, it does have a fairly good impact on the turkeys. And so we leave these golf balls, and it looks like, turkey eggs or an egg in general. And you put on top, and they think, oh, there's an egg there, okay. And then, play around with it, and they knock it off, and they get their hand on there, and they see there's food in there. Well, they pull that, and they get stuck. So it's just a really good eye appeal to have. It also keeps the mice out from eating everything. And if you run dog food, like I like running dog food. And so if you run dog food, and it rains, you got that golf ball on top, well, that water ain't gonna get in there unless you got real heavy rain. It slips in the side here, or whatever. So it's just nice to have that golf ball. I personally like running it. I don't see anything wrong with it. And I've got numerous videos of those damn coons taking that golf ball with them and leaving the trap. They like that golf ball so much. And, but it's just, like I said, just nice to always have a golf ball with you when you're trapping. So, and it would appear I've left my hammer. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Take your dog food, which I've got some old dog food in here. I'm trying to finish it off before I start opening the new batch. Old dog food in there. like put some around it in case they kind of wander off and just start thinking of something else. I just like having that. And take that golf ball, you just put it right up on there on top, cover up your steak and whatnot. You leave it just like that. It's as simple as that. I mean, what was that? 5 minutes. Could go a lot faster if I wasn't recording. So it's just dog-proof so easy. I mean, you could go, and I still like taking these old Victor footholds. I like taking these guys out, you know, and running these guys. You know, just a dirt hole set, small dirt hole, throw some dog food in there, and get on with it. It's just a little fun instead of using these dog proofs all the time. Don't get me wrong, love dog proofs, love dog proofs. Fast, efficient, reliable. It is really good for beginners. So, but gonna move on down the way to do some more sets. So I'll catch you guys along the way. All right, back here, not terribly far, probably about 80 yards from the other dog proof we had put out. But I used to have a stand up here too, and we took it down just because I hadn't been seeing any big deer. I mean, there had been a couple of dozen spikes. We had taken it down, but I left the camera up here. This was right before I got into trapping, because I wanted to see if there were a coon up here, and sure enough there was. And one of the times I'd been in the stand, I had seen a coon down here in the bottom to my right, because this is a big intersection. Lots of deer, lots of coon, lots of coyote. But the coyote run through here very rarely. Very rarely. There's a lot of dead trees up here, so I'm assuming some of these are dead trees. So, hoping that they are. But this is a big intersection, 4-way, coming next. And to my right leads down into the bottom. Going straight back leads to a field and a creek. Going to my left leads down to a dried creek. Back behind me leads down to the bottom. Eventually to a creek. It's kind of top of the hill, so it's pretty good. But I had a camera somewhere over there. And there was, God, I don't know how many coon there was up here. I mean, there was a ton. I would honestly be surprised if we didn't catch a coon up here. I'd be extremely surprised. But then again, there's always a chance. You just never know. But right now, I just want to get some of that out of there. Oh, great. Picked the one place that there was roots. Doesn't surprise me. Got her at a hair trigger. Let's get this dug up. Bit. So I pretty much gave that place a break. So I don't think I'm going to return to it for the rest of the year until, you know, something changes. Whether or not, you know. And since this is for coons, you don't gotta take all this whole bedding shit serious. I mean, maybe underneath of the pan, but the whole hiding it real good, you ain't gotta worry about that. Dude, they come in there, they smell that food, they don't give a shit about anything else. They're damn near stupid when they're going for that. So, don't gotta worry about all that. Now, these big dirt clods I'm putting in there, you really shouldn't have them in there, but I'm taking most of them out. Like that big one. Other than that, it's fairly small dirt. And again with this, you just run. I mean, you just put, you know, dog food in there in the hole and just put it in the back, like you would a dirt hole set for a coyote. You put it in there and you try and get it to where they have to go up to it. I mean, you don't really have to worry about them digging. I mean, once they step on it, they're stepping on it. Now we take our dog food, last bit of old dog food. We're gonna dump her down in there. Maybe not all of it, because the hole's not that deep. Yeah, the hole's not that deep. Throw it around a bit. Throw some on top of the rock. There ain't enough to use for anything else, so. Use as much as that as we can. Take a stick here. Get some paste bait. It's taking me a little while. Alrighty. Get that staked in there before I forget. Yeah, it happens. And it's gonna keep happening. Damn. Damn. Like I said, just cover that chain just a smidge, just so they don't get all sorts of curious about it. Just like that. I'll show it to you guys here. Hopefully it provides, so we'll see what happens. On to the next. Alright. Spot number 3. Again, doesn't matter. Get to this next set here. But there's a little, what the hell you call it? Kiddie pool right here. I put in here a year back for stuff, and it's full of water now. And coons and squirrels come up to it all the time. And coons will run. This is a 10-foot by 30-foot U, like the letter U. And it was all food plot, and I had a camera up in here, and I had coons in here damn near every night eating random shit, coming up through here and drinking out of the water. And that was fine with me. And then come deer season, they kind of thinned out a little bit, but I occasionally there were still some in here. Now wolf anchors, I've seen so many people use those. Don't get me wrong, they're good. I know these are gonna work and they're not gonna go anywhere, and you can get a bundle of them for cheaper than you can a bundle of those wolf fangs, or those wolf anchors, or whatever the hell they are. And these, in my opinion, a little bit more reliable. I don't have to feel sketched out when I put them in the ground like they're going to come out possibly if I didn't set them right or get them far enough in. But I'm not dissing wolf anchors at all. I just think these are just such a better alternative. In my opinion. That's just my opinion. So we're actually a little far up. We need to be a little bit back further. About right in here. Right in here. I actually had a bobcat up here. Oh gosh, what was it? Right before first gun season, I had a bobcat up in here. If I can, I'll try and find the clip and put it in here, because there's a deer stand probably, that's what, 90 yards from where I'm at, and I saw him up here. But he was actually coming this way and ended up seeing me and turned around. But if I can find the video, I'll play it for you guys, so that way you guys can see it. You know, I painted these white, like you guys saw in the first video. I got flamed for it a little bit. That's alright, I really don't care. But this was all white. I mean, this thing was completely white. It now has barely a few specks of white on it. So, I will not be wasting my time in painting them again. gonna do the same thing I did with the last ones. I'm gonna take these, oh, looks like I've only got neon. Great. Just testing out random colors. Don't really matter to me. Now, I would be worried about the fact that it's a neon green. But, see, if there's a piece of neon green trash, laying around somewhere random, they're gonna come up and investigate it because they're curious. They want to know what it is, and they're trash pans, man. I mean, if it seems like trash, they're gonna go investigate it and eventually eat it. So, hopefully, they'll see this neon and they'll be like, "Oh, look, there's some poor kid's lost his toy. I'm gonna go ahead and take a few crunches out of it." Or just go up there and investigate it, move on by day. But he'll come up here and investigate it, and he'll hopefully see that once he takes off the golf ball that there's food inside, and he'll be like, "Oh, yay, food! Let's go." And he'll munch down from there and just kind of slowly forget about the golf ball. Man, the wind getting a little bit feisty. I went to DG and bought some vanilla extract. Man, oh man, do they like that extract, man. I tell you what, they do. They really do. Show you the set here. Here's set. Steak, dog proof, with the neon ball and some of that vanilla extract I got from Dollar General. So there's another set, and like always, on to the next. Well, unfortunately, I had just stepped on it, but there appears to be a coyote track right there. Obviously, walking the side of this creek, I was going to come down here and put one because it seemed like there have been some coon tracks down here, and seems like there's been a coyote down here recently. So you might have to dig in a dirt hole system around here in a little bit. Yeah. Well, this is a really big intersection. I mean, there's more than 4. And it's kind of in the little bottom of this little itty-bitty creek. But it's pretty good. Back behind me, there is a fallen over tree. And there's a lot of poop on it. But there's just nowhere I can get a trap real close to it. So, it looks like I just got to be like right here. But there is some poop on the way over to where I'm at now, so he might be running over here a lot. But like in the last video, it's over here by my tree stand. It ain't too far. I got pictures of coon coming down from there. So, but that's the good part. We ain't too far, so hopefully he'll venture out over here and find his way to the trap. But only time will tell. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we connect with one. It's always good to come down here when there's intersections because you stand really good chances of seeing it or getting one. There we go. Try and drive it over to here. Man, that is some hard mud. Man, mud must be frozen. Whew. Workout. Another neon golf ball. Some of that mud unstuck in there. So there ain't so much damn buildup. I will be uploading some squirrel hunting videos in the near future. If we do get this new property to deer hunt on right next to this one, I'll try and get some deer hunting videos uploaded. for you guys. But that's if we get it. But like I said, I don't really deer hunt as much. But the place next to us is really good. And so, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Really good spot here. Gonna go up the hill right after this one, more closer towards the landowner's house. There's a trail he walks to go get his mail, but there's a lot of coon sign right on the trail, so we're gonna give that a try and see if we can get one up there. It's really nice trapping those thin pinch points. Those small narrow trails is really good, because most of the time you stand a good chance of getting one because they walk that narrow trail. Don't leave them much of a choice to investigate. When they see it, they're like, yeah, we gotta go check this out, guys. Let's go look. So I'll show you the set. Looking good. Hopefully it'll connect. Catch you guys on the next one. We're not terribly far from where our last one was. It's down the hill here, but another 4-way up here by the house. Gonna try and get one, stay through the middle. See what happens. Get her going. Might have to turn you guys a little bit. Yeah, try and knife her right in here. Get this stake down. So, sorry this is going to be a long video. Whew. Man, oh man. This is a paint golf ball that I found in my room. It's an old one. I remember finding it during this summer, and my girlfriend wanted to use it. This is my girlfriend's trap. This is one I got, but I told her she could use. So she wanted to initially spray paint it pink, but after seeing that the spray paint comes off with pretty much ease, I told her not to waste her money and time. So, get that one strapped up in there. See if I can even set it backwards. I might actually be able to. Set it up backwards. That's new for me. Get some dog food in there. Taken care of. Get some on there. All right, that's all it is. On another really good spot. On to the next. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I had another dog proof to move, but I gotta be home. I didn't feel like moving it, so we didn't move it. Sorry if you guys hear the exhaust rattling. I cut it being the teenager I am. But I got some coon skin. I got 3 in the back of my truck, 2 from last night and 1 from this morning. So we're gonna get home, skin those. Got got 3 in the freezer also. So I got 6 coon skin tonight, so hopefully get around to those. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Gonna post some more, so stay tuned for those. I'm still on a chase to get a coyote this year. Still on that chase. Getting closer, getting closer. They came through and took all the bait out of the dirt hole set. And they just came from the side. They didn't stand in front of it, but I made the mistake and it had the dirt hole deep enough, so I put a rock halfway over and dug it a little bit deeper, so they're gonna have to